Welcome back to my paper experience, my geometry phases. On this video we will cover the basics of paper crafting using the templates you have printed and the tools we discussed earlier. We will start with the tetrahedron because it is the smallest shape, the fastest to build and the easier to handle. The first thing we need to do is scoring. Scoring is used to help bend and fold the paper easily and accurately, so it maintains the shape and makes the gluing process easier and accurate. For that, we will need the ruler and the scoring tool. Take the ruler and place it just before the dashed line, so you can see the line you're about to score and not cover it. Most children will hold the ruler in one place like this, which is not the best way to go, because if you apply some pressure with the scoring tool when scoring, the ruler will most likely move, resulting in a bad fold line. It will do this. Hold the ruler with 2 fingers and apply pressure from above, so it holds in place. And then draw a line, just like you would with a pen, all the way. Repeat this for all dashed lines. If you see that your child is struggling with this process, do it for them beforehand. Remember that this can be a bit challenging for a 6-year-old. Older kids will have no problem with this process. Once you have scored all the lines, we can start the cutting process to free the part from the paper. The first thing is to cut roughly around the printed shape, so your child is dealing with a smaller piece of paper that is easier to handle. As you can see, I have divided my scissors into 3 parts. The best control you're going to have when cutting with scissors is going to be on the first third. Once you go over to the second third, you start to lose your control over the cut. Try not to use the whole span of the scissors, because it will probably tear the paper where you don't want it. It is always better to use shortcuts than long ones. Now that the printed shape is free, you can start folding all the fold lines and glue tabs. Let me show you the difference between a fold that was treated with the scoring process and the fold that was not. As you can see, the one I scored is easier to bend and fold, and the result is a very clean and straight fold. And the one that wasn't treated is rough. I hope you can see the difference. This will make all the difference when gluing the shape together. Fold the fold lines inwards. Pinch with your fingers along the fold and pull it back a little. So now that our shape is free and folded, you can see the shape coming together. Take some glue and place a small amount on a piece of scrap paper. Now take the toothpick and pick a small amount of glue and spread it over the gluing tab. You can use your finger for that, but remember to wipe it off before gluing. Now hold the 2 edges and bring them together gently until they meet up. Use your thumb and index or middle finger to press from both sides and hold it a few seconds until dry. You can also use the clothes pegs for this too, and even tweezers if you have them. Then do the opposite side. Repeat for all gluing tabs in the numeric order. And you are all done! Congratulations on finishing your first papercraft creation. It is most likely that your child will cut or tear the part accidentally where he shouldn't at some point. But this is often an easy fix and doesn't mean that you need to print a new template. Turn the part over to its backside, take a piece of paper and cut it to size. Apply some glue on it and place it on the backside of the tear. Allow to fully dry and then continue as nothing ever happened. Easy fix. On the next video, I will show you how to put together the rest of the shapes for my Geometry Faces collection.